Find my mic. Y'all make sure y'all get in here. Everybody get in here. Get in here, boy. Y'all better look out. There's some exclusive stuff. Wow, wow, wow. There's some exclusive stuff. I'm gonna wait till y'all come in. Some exclusive stuff, man. What's up? What's up? What's up, Milton? Whoop. Let me tell y'all something. Jay-Z and to a certain extent Diddy. Now, if y'all remember, I tried to put y'all up on game at the end of the year. I tried to put y'all up on game. Y'all remember? I tried to put y'all up on game and I said by 2025, things are going to be different. And I don't know whether y'all thought I was joking or what. We're going to wait till some people come in here. We're going to wait. We're going to wait. I don't know whether y'all thought I was joking, whether y'all thought, oh, please, ain't nobody going to do nothing. But let me run down to y'all what's taking place here. I'm going to run down to y'all what's going on, right? Giving people a chance to come on here. So I'm telling y'all something, man. They not playing with y'all for whatever. This is really for any YouTubers, any bloggers, anybody who runs a website. This is more for y'all than anything, right? This is more for y'all than anything. This is y'all's chance. Y'all make sure you hit that like button. This is y'all's chance right here. In case you didn't take my heed before, see, I'm good. I'm good. Because I've been knew about this, right? But just in case you didn't take my heed before, you better take my heed now. Because I'm about to break down to y'all some shit that's about to go on. Because, hey, what's up, Lisa? Now, you know me. I'm always the bearer of good news for y'all. I'm always the bearer. I'm always the one to try to keep y'all updated and out in front of everything. I'm always the one to try to tell y'all, listen, this is gonna happen. I try to give y'all a fair warning, months and months and months ahead. So, but a lot of these people out here, they want to tune in to who they see got the most followers. But the people who got the most followers, what they need to understand is most of the time they got the most followers for a reason. And most of the time that reason is not because they give out the best information. And that reason is not because they're the most accurate. Most of the time, the people who have the most followers are the ones who's telling the most salacious stories and probably the ones who interview people who are not telling the truth, who are not accurate, So people love salacious stories and people love um mess and gossip. They don't really particularly, this generation don't really particularly care about the truth. They just go up with what's the most salacious thing they can hear. And what the problem is they get on these platforms and these people know that that's what's popping. Oh, I see that my video when I said that TD Jakes was caught in the bed with Puff, that video got 40,000 views in 2 days. But then when I did a video, about something that was true, Beyonce won one album of the year, man, something that's actually true and you can check out. Man, I only got 6,000 views on that one. Or if I sit and say that, oh, Jay Z's got his case dismissed. Oh man, there was only 2,000 on that one. But if you said, oh, the case has been decided by the judge that they're gonna take it to trial, you would have had everybody saying, "Oh, Jay Z's gonna probably lose." Oh man, the judge did not throw it out, and she said they're gonna take it to trial, even though you still hadn't seen any evidence or anything else. Everybody would have been making think pieces about how Jay Z's going down and how this one said this one and this one predicted that and this one predicted that, and now it looks like it's coming true. So that's usually the platforms that y'all go to. And then when these things don't come to fruition, then you start asking questions like, huh? Like now you're like Scooby Doo. Jay-Z, innocent? Huh? Reggie, Jay-Z innocent? Now you're gonna be asking questions and you all confused because this one over here with 500,000 followers told you Jay-Z was going down, right? So you didn't even care to research or look nothing up. You just know that this one here with 500,000 followers told you that Jay-Z was going down, so you believe him. And you didn't need to do any research. Meanwhile, somebody like me who's actually spent time in the industry, spent almost half my life in the industry, somebody like me that's telling you that if Jay Z ever goes down, being around Jay Z for the amount of time, and I didn't spend a whole lot of time around him, but being around him and knowing people that that spent a lot of years around him, they always said if Jay Z goes down, I'm gonna tell you right now, if Jay Z goes down, he's not Diddy. He's not gonna go down for SA. It's gonna be something else. So, I always said a, a you show me a honest billionaire and I'll show I say you show me an honest businessman and I'll show you a broke businessman. That is because I believe that every businessman, I don't care what business it is, I don't care whether it's real estate, I don't care whether it's uh electronics, I don't care whether it's uh whatever whatever you be an executive building for, architect, um, business owner, hotel business. I don't care what business it is. In order for you to reach the top, at some point you gonna have to step on somebody. At some point you gonna have to what they call backstab somebody. At some point you gonna have to lie on somebody, or you gonna have to lie to somebody. There is no way that you are going to become a billionaire and you are 100% innocent of everything. It's not gonna happen. It's not realistic. It's not realistic. Even if it's something small, like, oh man, you cut my throat to get that job, and I wanted that position. Or you told me you was gonna sell that product to me. But now I show up the next day and you sold it to them. Yeah, they came with more money, man. I'm sorry. You promised me though. Oh man, that's messed up. They came with more money, bruh. Nobody has is a billionaire, right? Nobody is a billionaire and they've never done anything shady or backstab, what people call backstabbing, lied to somebody, lied on somebody. It does not happen. So, in my opinion, everybody is guilty of something. But judging from my time that I spent around Jay Z, and it wasn't a lot, it's only a couple of times, and doing business with Jay Z, I had two very successful ventures that I did with Jay Z. So Jay Z ain't never had no issue with me. And knowing the people that I've known for so many years that spend a lot of time around Jay Z, all of them say the same thing. Nah, Hove ain't gonna do that. And he ain't gonna go down for that. And not even saying, oh, Jay Z's the perfect song. Not even saying that Jay Z has never done. I could just say what Foxy Brown said. I can't say for a fact that Jay Z didn't sleep with Foxy Brown. I don't know that. I wasn't there. Just like I can't say that he did sleep with Foxy Brown. When we're not there, the only thing we can do is ask. What's up, CJ? What's up? Yes, yes, yes. Decided. Thank you, Courtney Harrison. Make sure you like the video, share the video, and subscribe if you are not. But my evening's going good so far. I appreciate you. So my thing is this. Let's say Jay Z did sleep with Foxy Brown, right? When she was underage. My thing is, I don't know whether he did or not. But since we weren't there, what's the only thing we can do? We got to ask Foxy Brown, right? Or ask Jay Z. Those are the only two people we can really ask. Jay Z's already said no. I never put my cock in the fox's box, but I damn sure opened Pandora's box. Jay Z said no, he didn't do it. Foxy Brown said no, he didn't. She didn't sleep with Jay Z. So at this moment, we can't ask them and they tell us no, and we say, "Oh, y'all lying." We ain't got no proof that they lying. We don't have any proof that they're lying, right? So my whole thing with that is I'm not saying that Jay-Z didn't sleep with Foxy Brown. I'm saying I don't think he's ever getting caught for it. That's the difference. It's not about whether you're guilty or innocent. It's about whether they can prove that you're guilty. And I know the old saying, everything that's done in the dark comes to the light. That's not true. That is not true because I know my cousin right now is in the ground. God bless the dead. My cousin Light is in the ground, and he went to the ground with them 5 bodies he caught. He never got caught for them bodies because he would have been in jail for the rest of his life. So everything that's done in the dark don't always come to the light. Look at Hugh Hefner. Hugh Hefner got buried with all them skeletons. And Hugh Hefner wasn't no angel, but he ain't never spent no time in jail. They ain't never came out with nobody that said that he essayed them, not until he was already in the ground. It's too late now. Dead men tell no tales. So I know plenty of people that made it to the ground and nothing ever came up, right? So it's not a true, that is not a true statement. Everything that's done to the dark comes to the light. I ain't even gonna lie. Back in the day, I got a few girlfriends I done cheated on and they never found out. To this day, they still don't know. And I will never confess it. I will never confess. I was having a conversation with one of my exes maybe like 2 years ago. And they were like, "Oh, I just wanted to ask you. My mama told me that she thinks you slept with Tiffany Wade." And mind you, this was 20 something years ago. And she was like, Did you really sleep with Tiffany Wade? Hell no, I ain't slept with that girl. She was like, "Oh, okay." So she ain't never gonna find out, right? She never gonna find out. So everything that's done to the dog. But did I sleep with Tiffany Wade? Hell yeah, I slept with Tiffany Wade. Now she'll find out if she listens to this show. But she don't listen to the show. So the whole thing with Jay Z is, if Jay Z ever goes down for something, I just, knowing what I know about Jay Z and knowing that what people that I've known for many years that know him better than me, they all say the same thing. If Jay go down, it's gonna be about some money. If he go down, it's gonna be about either some illegitimate deal or some sort of money deal that he did that maybe later on came out as a fraudulent deal. It's gonna be something that got to do with money. Or later on they find out that this whole entire time he was still running a drug empire. Like, it's gonna be something like that. He's not Diddy. See, Diddy is also a sexual addict. Jay-Z, from what I heard, is not. Diddy's addicted to sex. So that's gonna be his downfall. That was always going to be his downfall. Jay-Z never moved like that. Right? So if they ever say, "Oh, Jay Z, breaking news, Jay Z was arrested," it's gonna be, I believe, it's gonna be like on some money laundering, uh, Ponzi scheme. Like, I think it's gonna be something like that. Real estate scheme, real estate fraud. Like, I believe if Jay Z ever goes down, it's gonna be some. I don't believe it's going to be nothing like SA. I just don't believe it. Now, I just think he's way too smart. And look at him now. What is he? 50 something? And other than these frivolous lawsuits, there's never really been nothing on Jay Z. And he's closing in on 60 years old. What's up, S9? They have not, right. So here's my warning to four people in particular. I heard it through the grapevine. So I'm trying to put you up on game. Jaguar Wright, Sloan Bella, who he referred to in that paperwork when Busby first came out, Tisa Tells, and Gene Deal. These are four people in particular. Y'all better go through them YouTubes, and whatever videos y'all got up that you can't prove, you better do like Sean Atwood did. You better start taking them videos off. I'm giving you fair warning. You better start taking them videos off now. Because according to Alex Spiro, they're going to start contacting these platforms that are platforming people that are telling lies about my client. And they said, the moment my client loses money or something affects his family, it's going to be hell to pay. Jay-Z filed another lawsuit today. Let me tell you what he said in this lawsuit. In December 2024, Mr. Busby made good on his threat by adding me as a defendant to a lawsuit that he had already filed on behalf of Jane Doe. He also made good on his threat to accuse me publicly and outside of the court system of raping a minor. In fact, before filing this lawsuit, he even contacted an NBC reporter to disclose that he would soon be naming me in a lawsuit. So Tony Busby called NBC ahead of time and said, I'm going to be naming Jay-Z in a lawsuit soon. And he continued his threats to report his targets to law enforcement agencies for criminal investigation. Among other things, he stated to TMZ again that he was not ruling out filing charges against me with New York prosecutors. When I read this, I was shocked, appalled, and devastated. It was incredibly painful for my wife and me to sit down with our children, one of whom is that age where her friends would surely see the press and ask questions about these claims and explain this. I mourn this loss of innocence for my children, including one who is around the age that the female minor claims to have been when she falsely claimed these heinous acts. I am heartbroken that my children have to endure hearing these things about their father, especially at their young age. Now, I'm going to stop there, and y'all just put yourself, forget all the celebrity stuff. Forget, he's a billionaire. Oh, who cares? Forget all that stuff. Put yourself in that man's shoes. I'm not a billionaire. I have a 10-year-old daughter. My 10-year-old daughter thinks of me as a superhero. My 10-year-old daughter thinks of me as a superhero. And I'm not a billionaire. And if she was to go on the internet or somebody was to come to her house and sit down, the police come here to my daughter Patience and say, your father's been accused of raping a 10-year-old or raping a 13-year-old. My daughter would go into so much trauma. She would be so devastated that I can't imagine how his daughter feel because she's also in the public eye. She's also in the public eye. And she can go on the internet and read these things about her father and mother. Although my utmost priority is my family, I was also concerned about the impact these false accusations would have on my career. And more importantly, the negative effect it could have on all the people who work with me. I know that false allegations like the ones Mr. Busby has levied against me can be career ending and threaten to destroy what I have worked so hard to build. Now, I saw somebody reading this, they talk about something. Oh, stop it, Jay-Z. Stop. What do you mean, stop it, Jay-Z? So you're going to tell me that Jay-Z didn't work hard to get to where he's at? There's a man who came from the Marcy Projects. He don't even have a high school diploma. And to become a billionaire You don't think he worked hard? We're not talking about the selling drugs and other. Forget about the selling drugs. Since he stopped selling drugs, when he stopped selling drugs, he wasn't a billionaire. He wasn't even a millionaire yet. Mr. Busby's actions undermine my relationship and my company, Rock Nation's relationship with other businesses in the sports and entertainment space. We have agreements to produce entertainment programs for certain sporting events. After Mr. Busby filed that lawsuit, the media reported that other businesses could end deals with Rock Nation and force one to speak out and address whether these false allegations would end our business relationship. Immediately after Mr. Busby went public with these false accusations, my company, Rock Nation, also lost other contracts in the sports and entertainment space that would have generated revenues of approximately $20 million. Tony Busby is in trouble. Tony Busby is in trouble. So Jay-Z just came out on this lawsuit and said they lost because of Tony Busby's accusations. They lost a potential $20 million. Wow. Social media comments online responding to Mr. Busby's public statements about me and accusations against me have caused me harm. For example, and now this is sounding a little bit like what Drake was talking about. For example, people have said, I can't wait until you join Combs in prison. I've seen people say that too. Then later on in hell, I've seen people say that. He needs to be in jail. Jay-Z needs to be locked up. Jay-Z is about to go down. All of you at Rock Nation, Jay-Z, all of you are going down. That's Tory's father he's talking about. That's Tory's father. Jay-Z and Rock Nation, you will crumble. That's Tory's father he's talking about. All of you at Rock Nation, all of you are going down. Just wait and see. And Jay-Z lock you up. Other comments have accused me of being a Satanist, a trafficker, a terrorist, and a monster. Called me the N word, threatened violence against me and my wife, including to kill or execute us. I was harshly criticized by others for accompanying my daughter to the premiere of her movie a day after Mr. Busby filed the Jane Doe lawsuit against me. Media outlets reported that Disney was hesitant over my attendance at the premiere because of the accusations. I feel that Mr. Busby purposely filed this lawsuit on the evening of my daughter's premiere to put me in a position of having to choose between supporting my daughter or hiding to avoid the negative press coverage. I declare under penalty of perjury under the laws of the state of California that the foregoing is true and correct. Now, Alex Spiro. Now, let me tell you where Diddy comes into it. Diddy and TD Jakes has been hitting up YouTube and There is a channel called Law and Crime. What TD Jason started last month, he has started hitting up these AI channels, these channels who are doing celebrity gossip with the AI voice, and they're pretty much just going scouring through the internet and repeating rumors. And then they're putting a thumbnail of TD Jakes in a jail suit, or TD Jakes look like he kissing Diddy, AI pictures, or TD Jakes and Diddy in the bed together, and they're posting these thumbnails, and they're going viral, getting 200, 300, 400 hits, 400,000 hits, and they're going viral with it. And TD Jakes and Diddy have now started sending lawyers to YouTube, and these channels are being taken down. Law and Crime, it was a channel called Law and Crime. They called it Law and Crime. They had over 1 million subs. They just got one of their channels taken down, right? Sloan Bella, the one y'all love to run to, and oh, Sloan Bella said this, Sloan Bella said that. Sloan Bella said Jay-Z's going down. Well, she's already on Jay-Z's radar. Because if you mentioned when the paperwork came out, he said, ain't no conspiracy theorist, Jaguar, right? Or no fake psychic, Sloan Bella, is going to put me in jail over something I didn't do. And then she saw the Jay-Z mentor, and she started getting a big head. Oh, you spelled psychic wrong, Jay-Z. Oh, this, that, and the other. So Alex Spiro has already said, if people continue to mention Mr. Carter in salacious lawsuits, they're going to pay a serious price. And then the guy said, will going forward, will you be looking at youth? He said, we're looking at everybody. We're looking at everybody. So you're going to either be paying the price with your pockets or with your platform. Tisa tells, oh, I already snitched on you. I admit it too. I sent Alex Spiro everything you posted on Jay-Z that was not a proven fact. Jaguar, right? Oh, I snitched on you too. I sent Alex Spiro everything that you said about Jay-Z that has not been a proven fact. Gene Deal, you put your own self on their radar. I didn't say anything about you. I didn't say anything else about you, but you're already on their radar. And the reason being is they would have left Gene Deal alone. They would have left Gene Deal alone because Gene Deal wasn't really saying anything about Jay-Z. But now recently, he's switched off of Diddy, and now every day he's talking about Jay-Z. So they like, that's interesting. Where did these stories come from? They not in your book. You wrote that book years ago. How come all these stories about Jay-Z ain't in your book? What it seems to me now that Gene is starting to do as the years go on. You see, when he was first doing it, before people was really coming to the internet, when he was first doing it, he was believable because there was no internet really. There was nobody coming out talking about Puffy. He had worked with Puffy 2 times. So the stories he was coming out with was believable. But you see, that's before he was getting paid for them. The only way he was getting paid for them back then was if he could sell his book. And he would really just come to the internet to tell the stories on the internet to promote the book. But now that everybody is getting paid off of YouTube and everybody's getting paid to tell salacious stories, you got people out here that done hopped over Gene and they didn't even work with Diddy. You got people up here that don't even know Diddy, ain't never spent no time with him. They're coming on these platforms and lying, and they getting paid more than Gene. They getting paid more than Gene. So Gene is saying, well, hell, what I got to do to get paid the way they getting paid? Because I'm not getting the type of payments they getting. And I've been telling y'all about Diddy over 10 years. So now I'm going to start doing what I need to do to get paid. Jay-Z right now is at the top of the algorithm. So what better way to get in the algorithm than by mentioning Jay-Z? Plus, people already know that I was in the business with Puff. I used to work with Puffy, so they'll believe, and everybody knows that Jay-Z has spent a lot of time around Puffy. So if I got a story to tell, they'll believe it. Now, Vlad TV, here's the only thing about Vlad TV. He can't get in trouble. You know why? Because people are coming on there in an interview. He's interviewing people and they're saying it, right? Now, if Vlad interviews somebody and they say something, and then he later on finds out it's a lie, and he keeps it on his platform, then he could get in trouble. But if Vlad is interviewing, let's say he's interviewing Cardi B, right? And Cardi B tells a lie about, oh, this bitch effed my man, right? And she's on there slandering some chick. And he has it on his uh Vlad TV channel and it goes viral. And then later on the chick comes out and says, Cardi B is lying. I never slept with her man. And she has proof that she never slept with Cardi B's man. And Vlad TV can still platforms that video. Well then yes, then he can get in trouble. But he can't get in trouble for interviewing somebody and them telling him a lie if he don't know it's a lie. You understand what I'm saying? So he can only go by their word until somebody comes and proves different. Now, Jaguar Wright just got mentioned in the Diddy lawsuit. It was on TV. No, they didn't mention her. They didn't mention her as a witness or a victim. Nor did they say she was getting sued. But however, they mentioned her name in the lawsuit. She's mentioned in the $100 million lawsuit against NBC. Diddy is suing NBC for the documentary they just put out, right? For the documentary they just put out. Because in that documentary, they pretty much said, oh, Puffy, they insinuated Puffy had something to do with Kim Porter's death. Now, I don't care if that's what you think. I don't care if that's what you believe. You cannot go on a public platform as big as NBC and say Puffy had something to do or insinuate Puffy had something to do with Kim Porter's death. If you don't have any concrete evidence, you are setting yourself up for a huge lawsuit. A huge lawsuit. Now, you can go on a platform and say, this is only my opinion. I don't have any evidence. I don't have any proof. I'm just going on my opinion and what I feel. I feel as though Puffy had something to do with Kim Porter's death. You're in the clear. You're in the clear. But you see, people these days are such clout chasers. They don't want to say allegedly, and they don't want to say, in my opinion. They want you to think what they're kicking to you is facts, and they got it from some sort of insider. See, if you say allegedly, people gonna be like, they're probably not telling the truth. And people these days, they don't want people to think they're not telling the truth. So they say, and I'm not saying allegedly. Jaguar Wright. And I ain't saying no allegedly. That's a fact. It's a shame what you did to Kim Porter. Sean Puffy Combs. It's a shame what you did to Kim Porter. And you're talking like you got the evidence with you. Like you're going to walk into the police department and slap a file down and say, here's all the evidence you need. Go arrest Diddy. If you ain't got no evidence, you better make it clear to everybody that it's your opinion. And Tisa tells us to do that. She comes and says, oh, guys, get in here, guys. Breaking news. Beyonce has asked Jay-Z to leave his house. Beyonce has kicked Jay-Z out because she's tired of all the stuff he's going through with Diddy. Y'all, and has no receipts, has no evidence, but she's in here reporting it as fact. If you get it from the Daily Mail or something like that, you need to say, this is according to the Daily Mail. So I don't know whether it's true or not. I'm just going to say this is alleged. This is alleged. Or if you got an opinion on it, you say, in my opinion, this, that, and another. Now, Jay-Z was letting y'all, and they pretty much let people know, as long as you just getting YouTube money, yeah, you can make your 4,000, 5,000, 6,000 a month. You can make your 10,000 a month. Just as long as the times that I come across my timeline, as long as I don't see your story coming across my timeline, make your money. Jay-Z and Beyonce, they don't care about you making your money on YouTube. But them accusations better not stretch outside of YouTube. Them accusations stretch to Pierce Morgan where there's millions of people watching and you telling them a lie on us? No, 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 no. It's not going to work that way. That's why these little small channels, they can tell lies about Jay-Z every day. If they only getting 20, 30,000 views and they making their little $1,000, $2,000 every month or whatever, Jay-Z and Beyonce ain't gonna bother them. Alex Spiro ain't gonna bother them. But the moment you start spurring lies that start reaching Pierce Morgan and CNN and these things that can affect my bottom line, oh, no, 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 no. And on top of that, you got 500,000, 600,000 followers. No, it ain't happening. It's not happening. You not gonna lie on my name and get rich off of making up lies about me. And I don't blame them. I don't blame them. Rock Nation in this court system, right? I haven't seen them lose yet. Whether it's Megan's case against Carl, whether it's the Megan case against Tory, that even not what even though it wasn't Rock Nation. Megan's case that she got now, Megan's case against Milagro, Megan's case against the photographer dude, the restraining order against Tory Lanez. I haven't seen Rock Nation lose yet. And what I would suggest people, you better start protecting your platform. You don't want to have to put in all this work, right? You don't want to have to put in all this work and then say, wake up and turn on your YouTube and your channel's gone. And trust me, when YouTube deletes your channel, it ain't no coming back. I know for a fact my Block TV channel got lost with 50 million engagement on it, and that was in 2012. I had 50 million engagement and 700,000 subs on my Block TV YouTube, and they snatched it from me on a miscommunication and wouldn't give it back. And that was a gut punch. It's like, man, all the work we put into it, all the interviews, all the times we went out to parties and films and everything else, all the hours spent just gone and snap of a finger. You don't want your platform snatched just because you looking for clout. Because they will take your platform and you better hope they don't put your ass in court. So Sloan Bella, y'all may think that Jay-Z ain't paying attention to y'all. You think it's all funny. You walk around here giggling, kikiing. Jay-Z's going down. Oh, I had a dream that Jay-Z, somebody came to me and said Jay-Z's going down in 2036. Sloan Bella liquor ass. Even if that was true. Bitch, who's waiting to 2036? Who's going to be waiting around that time, Sloan Bella? The man will be 70. He's been talking about something. He's going down in 2036. He'll be 70. Who will care then? Oh, no BS. Thank you. Thank you, Marcel. Thank you. Y'all go subscribe to No BS. If you type in No BS in the YouTube, No BS Jaguar, right? Go over there. And that's my other channel that I'm working with one of the brothers from another channel. So go subscribe to No BS. So Jay-Z is mad. He's coming for channels. He's coming for pockets. So Jaguar Wright, Tisa Tells, Gene Deal, and who's my other one? Sloan Bella. In the immortal words, if you old head and you seen the movie Friday the 13th, right? MIA is another one. If you seen the movie Friday the 13th, there's a part where he said, I have warned thee. I have warned thee. Don't say your boy Heaven Hollywood didn't warn you. Trying to help y'all out. I'm trying to help y'all out. Because Jay-Z and Alex Spyro and these boys, these brothers are not playing with y'all anymore. They're not playing with y'all anymore. And they don't care how much money you got. They gonna make sure whatever little bit of money you got, they gonna take in lawyer fees. So if you running a YouTube page or you out there on social media, because they gonna start hitting people just on regular social media. You come out there and call him a PDF file without any proof, you know his boy run YouTube. They gonna get that IP address. Next thing you know, in a week or two, you gonna have court papers. Oh, what? What in the hell? How did I get these? How do you know where I lived at? From the internet. So that's all I'm gonna say about that. Jay-Z's mad. He lost up to $20 million on a lawsuit, and he is livid. And everybody from now on that comes out with a story about Jay-Z, if you ain't got no proof, you better shut your ass up until you get some. Because you could wake up with a lawsuit. That's all I'm going to say for now on this. Make sure you'll check out the videos, IE Network. Make sure you'll go follow No BS. Subscribe to it as well. We out.
Don't you forget about me.